Archangel Michael says, the silence around you has been deceptive, but something massive is breaking through. Behind closed doors, a lawyer is turning pages, flipping records, scanning old files just to find your name. You were not supposed to know this yet, but heaven cannot wait any longer. A document was hidden from you years ago. It was signed, sealed, and stored away by someone who never wanted your hands on it. But now, what they buried in ink is rising with fire. Your name is being repeated over and over in a law chamber where an urgent breakthrough has been made. The lawyer was instructed to locate you discreetly, but the urgency has grown too loud. They've already begun reaching out to people you once knew. Someone has even confirmed where you live now. There's something divine in this timing. The message was locked for too long, but it's now legally ready to reach you. Something that once belonged to you is returning with undeniable force. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The lawyer is in possession of papers that could change your reality in moments. A will was suppressed. And now that suppression is considered illegal. Documents show that you were a rightful beneficiary. The person who should have handed it to you is no longer in control. What they stole is now reversing toward your hands with double compensation. The lawyer is stunned by how much your name is connected to. They didn't expect your case to unravel like this, but now they're invested in delivering the truth. A divine energy is pushing this forward like a flood that cannot be stopped. You were forgotten on purpose, but the spiritual realm didn't allow that void to last. Your angels pressed for justice. And now, a lawyer's heart is burning with determination to complete what was interrupted. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They've already made 2 attempts to call a distant relative of yours. That person denied knowing your number. But the lawyer knows they're lying. Because in the stack of proof they hold, it's written clearly, you were supposed to receive everything. And not just money, but land, keys, passwords, and rights to something greater. Someone erased your portion, but heaven's hand is reprinting it boldly. Archangel Michael says, you were robbed by those who smiled in your face. But not anymore. A thunderous shift is correcting what was twisted behind your back. The lawyer will not rest until they find you. They even left a discreet message with someone from your past, a person you never thought would be connected to any of this. That person was instructed to stay silent, but guilt is growing in their chest. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This isn't just about wealth. This is about restoration. The kind that clears the name and lights the soul again. You are not the same person you were when they tried to steal from you. You have risen, and now your divine light is attracting what was delayed. The vibration around your name has become magnetic, justice is circling you. Heaven allowed the delay for a reason. To prepare your heart, to elevate your strength, and to humble those who plotted behind your back. The lawyer has seen the falsified signatures and will be testifying about them very soon. There will be a sudden knock, or a letter that feels too intense to ignore. When you open it, something in your chest will recognize it instantly. You were born for this hour of unveiling. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The lawyer was threatened not to pursue this case. But they refused to back down. Something in their soul told them you are protected, and they want to stand in that protection too. People are starting to panic. The ones who signed away your part are breaking into cold sweats. They never thought their lies would be exposed like this. One woman in particular is worried. Her name appears repeatedly in documents where she denied your existence. She even blocked 2 attempts to mail you the original letter years ago. But what she cannot stop now is the spiritual evidence backing you. Even if she destroys the files, the truth has already been recorded by those above. Heaven is not depending on paper alone, your name has been carved into the divine ledger. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The lawyer has been experiencing divine dreams. You appear in them glowing. Each night, they wake up with a new clue on how to get to you. They've begun looking in digital places, your old email, old records, and legal archives. Something sacred is leading them to you. You are not just someone who was cheated. You are someone chosen to witness justice become physical. Every time someone tried to block you, the spiritual realm created a new opening. This is why everything feels strange around you lately. The energy is shifting. Your name is no longer ignored, it's now at the center of spiritual and legal attention. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, the file holding your inheritance is glowing with heavenly fire. Even the lawyer noticed something strange. They saw a mark on the document that wasn't there before. A gold shimmer, right next to your name. This is not just paperwork. This is prophecy being fulfilled. The lawyer doesn't even understand fully why they're feeling emotional when handling your case. A sudden offer is about to be made to you. But don't settle too quickly, because there's more than one item connected to your name. There's a property, there's compensation, and there's an apology that's about to come in written form. Someone is being forced to confess. A secret witness is being called into this situation to explain what happened. And their testimony will open a second layer of blessings for you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There will be shock on the faces of many when your name is declared publicly. They thought they had locked you out forever. But God is unlocking everything. An office somewhere in your city is already preparing the last few steps. You may feel a strange call to walk into a specific place. That's no accident. Your feet will be guided. The person who once tried to play lawyer and interfere is now the one being investigated. Everything they altered is under review. Their power is crumbling and your authority is rising. The lawyer is preparing a letter for you now. It's written with bold urgency. And when you read it, you'll remember a moment in your childhood connected to all of this. Type Amen to get blessing 111. This letter is not ordinary. It carries ancestral power. It contains not just legal language, but spiritual fire. The lawyer didn't even want this case at first. But something made them change their mind. Now, they are more determined than ever. They've begun receiving angelic signs, lights flickering, clocks pausing, sudden chills when speaking your name. All confirmation. You are about to receive what was yours all along. A strange silence will fall over those who wronged you. They'll begin avoiding your name in conversations. Because deep down, they now know, you're coming to collect everything. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Someone close to the person who erased your name is going to turn. They've been carrying guilt, and soon they'll be the one to forward the final evidence to the lawyer. When that happens, your restoration will triple. There's a clause in the document that multiplies the blessing if delayed more than 7 years. And guess what? It's been more than that. That means everything they tried to reduce will now increase. The lawyer is also protected. That's why they've not been harmed even though someone tried to bribe and silence them. The angels have been surrounding that office day and night. The next few days will feel intense. Your dreams may be vivid. Your emotions may shift. But it's all heaven's way of preparing you for a divine visit. Type Amen to get blessing 000. The letter you're meant to receive is spiritually sealed. It won't get lost. It's protected. Inside it, there will be not just details, but a memory. A small token, like a key or name, that links to something only you can identify. It will confirm everything. You were hidden for a season to be revealed in a moment of power. And that moment is now. You are not late, you are divinely aligned. Archangel Michael says, the ones who once held you back will now be forced to watch you rise. They will not be able to interfere. Your angels are surrounding this transaction with divine light. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Everything has come full circle. What was once confusing is now making sense. You're about to walk into the part of your story where restoration becomes undeniable. The lawyer is on your side. Not because of money, but because of truth. Even your enemies will feel the shift. Their hands will drop. Their power is disarmed. Stay alert. Don't ignore unusual signs. Heaven is leaving spiritual footprints all around you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The clock is ticking louder in the spiritual realm. Each second that passes is pulling the lawyer closer to your doorstep. There is now a divine deadline, and it cannot be missed. You are not just someone receiving news, you are part of a prophecy that was whispered before you were even born. That's why strange things are happening around your surroundings. You might feel watched, guided, or suddenly pulled toward unexpected paths. This is not paranoia, it's alignment. Your spirit is syncing with what was delayed. And the closer this letter gets to you, the more the atmosphere around you starts shifting. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Somewhere in a private office, a safe has been opened. Inside that safe is a thick file with your name on the tab, bold, capitalized, and underlined in red ink. That's how important your role is in this matter. The lawyer is battling not just legal obstacles, but spiritual resistance. The people who buried your inheritance are using tactics to confuse the process. But what they don't realize is, this is no longer in human hands. The moment your name was spoken in that courtroom again, something broke open in the heavens. What they thought they could erase has been rewritten in glory. The angels assigned to your destiny have taken command. Type Amen to get blessing 7000. One woman tried to tamper with the records digitally. But the system locked her out mysteriously. The screen turned black, and all she saw was your initials blinking. She was shaken. Because she realized what she was dealing with is not normal. The divine is intervening with force. Your face has started appearing in unexpected dreams of people involved. Even strangers are having visions of a person they don't recognize, radiant, calm, unbothered by chaos. That's you. Heaven is making your spirit visible. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The lawyer will be present at a court meeting where your name will be read out. Some people will try to delay it again. But this time, the judge will sense something beyond logic, and allow the case to move forward. You are going to hear your name linked with properties, lands, and resources you never knew existed. These things have been growing value over the years. And now it's time to hand them over. There's a location marked in the files, a place that once belonged to your ancestors. It carries a powerful energy. That place is about to be visited again under your ownership. You are the one chosen to restore its light. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. The person who misused your name is now being investigated. They used your signature without permission. They redirected assets under a false identity. But their tricks are exposed now. There's a spiritual force pulling every lie into the light. Their fake documents are unraveling, letter by letter, page by page. You were quiet for a long time. You accepted things even when they didn't feel right. But now, the heavens are speaking loudly on your behalf. This time, the fight is not yours, it's divine. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Archangel Michael says, the lawyer has been shown signs that shocked them. A light flickered when your folder was opened. A whisper echoed in their ear when they said your name aloud. They know now, they are working on a mission far bigger than a legal case. Soon, there will be news articles, or a story shared about someone receiving a forgotten inheritance. That person is you. But the world won't know until it happens. Your blessing is protected in silence until it is delivered into your hands. No one can steal it anymore. No delay can overtake it. Stay in alignment. Keep your spirit open. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. There's also a hidden account, financial resources that have been sitting dormant. The password was changed long ago, but that password is about to be recovered. The person who knows it is about to come forward under pressure. That account was meant to fund your next season. Travel, healing, relocation, whatever your soul needs, it's already been provided for. The lawyer discovered it accidentally while reviewing unrelated files. But nothing is accidental anymore. Every move now is guided by heaven. Every phone call, every email, every whisper. People will say you're lucky, but you'll know this was grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The most shocking part? You were supposed to receive all this at a much younger age. But someone kept postponing it. They made it seem like you weren't interested or unworthy. That lie is dissolving now. The lawyer has proof that you were never even informed. In fact, your name was intentionally kept out of the room. But now, the very room that once rejected you is opening its doors. You are not just being let in, you are being seated at the highest position. A reversal this deep cannot be hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You are entering a season where missing pieces will start finding you. The puzzle you've carried for years will begin forming its picture. And when you see the full image, it will all make sense. That lawyer is heaven's tool. Chosen, instructed, and protected. Every delay they've faced has only made them push harder. Even they don't know why they care so much about this case, but the truth is, your angels are with them. You are divinely represented both on earth and in the spirit. And soon, you will know what it feels like to receive the apology the universe owes you. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Your silence has held weight. Your stillness has been a shield. The storms that came were designed to distract you, but they couldn't shake your calling. Now the tables have turned. Every false friend who watched this unfold in secret will feel exposed. The lawyer is preparing a final report, and that report includes names of those who interfered. Justice will not be private this time. Your win will be visible. Your testimony will carry thunder. Archangel Michael says, "Be still and stay aware." In less than you expect, a sound will come, a phone ring, a knock, a message. And with it, everything changes. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They have booked a final private meeting. The lawyer will mention your name again, this time in front of two powerful officials who have the authority to release withheld claims. Their silence will break, and the truth will echo. The documents once buried will now rise like a resurrection. Even the dust covering them will bear witness that this moment was delayed, but never denied. Your portion has been preserved with divine fire. You were not forgotten. You were being timed. And that timing is now screaming with urgency across both the heavens and earth. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The lawyer recently shared this case confidentially with a spiritual advisor. That advisor confirmed, you are divinely favored. They said your light is protected and that whoever touches what's yours wrongly will fall under a curse. Even the printer in their office glitched when your file was being printed, twice. The ink smudged over the part where they had altered your name. A divine hand is moving across systems and signatures. You are being restored publicly, but you'll first feel it privately. That whisper in your soul is confirmation. That unexplainable pull in your chest is prophecy reaching maturity. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. Your birth date is written next to an old seal in the documents. That date is more important than you realize. It wasn't just a day you were born, it was the day someone powerful lost their grip on what was yours. They knew back then that you were marked for something greater. That's why resistance came early. But now, even time is surrendering. The lawyer will give you something physical soon, a paper, a token, a message, that unlocks a memory you didn't even know was still in you. And when that memory returns, you'll know exactly what to do. You are not just receiving assets, you're reclaiming identity. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The person who once held your blessing is now under investigation. They're being watched, not by men alone, but by heaven's eyes. Their actions are being recorded spiritually. They once called your name in mockery. They once laughed at your delay. But now, their own voice is trembling. You will receive a message that was once meant to be destroyed. It was hidden in a drawer, untouched for years. But it's being mailed to you within days. You will know it's the one when you feel a jolt through your fingertips. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, your time of waiting has turned into a divine announcement. What was once buried beneath lies is now climbing into the light. No force can push it back down. The lawyer's next move is critical, and it's already underway. A subpoena is being prepared to question those who thought you'd never rise. There's also an insurance claim linked to your name. One that was frozen by manipulation. But the ice has melted, and the funds are dripping into motion. Expect a sudden transaction. Expect a strange call. Expect a new beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. There are spiritual guards around your signature now. Anyone who tries to touch it wrongly will be blocked. The lawyer noticed a form autocorrecting itself after they typed in your details. The system rejected the old lies and embraced the truth. You are on divine record now. There's a file with your name shining on it in T, matching with the files on earth. A miracle is forming on legal paper. And your hands will hold it soon. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. You have made it through sabotage, delay, betrayal, and silence. But still, your name holds authority. And now it holds even more evidence. Evidence that you are owed. Evidence that you were robbed. Evidence that you are now standing in the hour of recovery. The lawyer's heartbeat increases when they touch your documents. Even they know this isn't an ordinary case. They're part of something supernatural. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The law will soon bow to the Spirit. Because what's coming your way isn't just a win, it's a reversal of curses. It's a rerouting of stolen pathways. You are the rightful owner. You were always meant to be. They just wanted you to believe otherwise. Now the scales are tilting in your favor. The ones who faked authority are falling like shadows at dawn. You are walking into sunlight. Legal sunlight. Spiritual sunlight. And no one can block your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 1111.